right, looks like we are live. All right. What is good, everyone? OJ here. Welcome back to the Saturday Night PE Live. Today we got a chill show for you guys, talking about a variety of different topics that went over for the past week. Any of the gaming news, obviously going over recapping the Nintendo Switch rumors, Nintendo Switch 2 rumors. We've got the return, the discussion. We actually touched on this a little bit, but kind of like how 2024 was dry of like exciting and hype news. So like 2025, obviously, like Microsoft is kind of tuning things up. But the big thing is like the Nintendo Directs, and looks like Sony's gonna have some big stuff. So I think 2025, well, 2024 was a good year. There were some great games. I think 2025 is going to be an even bigger year for the industry, with new hardware launching, new hardware being revealed and launching, plus more hardware reveals. I think Microsoft definitely is going to have something pretty awesome for us too, or at least people are going to think that it's awesome. So I'm excited to talk about that and any random other stuff that we get into tonight. So yeah, let's go. Let's get into the shout outs though. If you're here in the chat, make sure you say what up. I'll say hi to all my lovely people. Casual Noob is here. What's up, Casual Noob? Welcome. But Dior, like always, Dior here first, of course. What's up, Dior? What's up, Casual Noob? What's up, Daniel C? Juan DBZ over there on Twitch. What's up, Juan DBZ? Let's see. Switch to Hyperman. Hey, what's up, McClare Mountain? Welcome. Good to see you guys here. Anthony Smith is here as well. What's up, Anthony? Sky Guy's Quest. Chalice DJ, Mega Lee. Jeffrey Tucker. Big Milo says, yo, it's the calm before the storm. Yes. I mean, people are saying January 8th, which would be Wednesday next week. I don't know if that's going to be the day, but yeah, we'll see for sure. Yo, what's up, Toxic? TM is here. TM06 is here. What's good, man? Ollie Health is here as well. What's good, Ollie Health? Welcome. Ryan Wright. What's up, Ryan? It's good to see you. Welcome. Let's see here. Last time, can I join player? Since last time I can join. Last time you can join. What does that mean? Oh, time zones are too different. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Sorry about that, man. I'll try to do some earlier streams as well, Big Milo. But yeah, I know it's pretty late in your neck of the woods. It's probably like what, like around maybe like 1 a.m. your time or something like that. So yeah, I'm sorry about it, brother. I was just taking care of my boy all day. So my wife goes to work in the morning and then she comes back and then I give her some time so she can relax. And then I stream after after she's eaten and she's rested a little bit. That's when I stream afterwards, so I can kind of give her a little bit of time to kind of recover, you know. So yeah. Sub Psycho Pie, what's good, man? Yo, OJ, what are the odds that collector's edition of Xenoblade X? It doesn't look too good right now, but I mean we could see it. I'll say 50-50 right now at this point for a collector's edition on Xeno X. Good question. Yo, what's up, Ray B? Welcome. Psycho Pie, shoutouts. Tino, TCG, what's up, brother? Welcome to the stream. Moth Guy, what is good? Mad Kaiser, yo, Lambie Pie, what's up, Lambie? How you doing today? King Cagney, what's good, King Cagney? Yo, Juan DBZ, thank you for the Twitch primer. 30 months. I'm dying to see how good a new Xenoblade will look on Switch 2. I think that's what everyone is looking forward to seeing. Even if they don't like want to play the game, they're looking forward to seeing how Xenoblade looks, or like the next Monolith Soft like developed title looks on the Switch 2. Like I said, it's like the #1 game that people bring up when they want to like bash the Pokemon companies. Like, oh, look at Xenoblade. Did you buy it? No, not really, but look at it. Look. Oh man, yo, what's up, King Cagney? Says as long as I can pre-order from the website on 8th, I don't care. Well, I mean, I don't know if it's gonna be revealed on the 8th, but yeah, I guess you're saying in a hypothetical, if it is revealed on the 8th, then will you be like pre-order? Yeah, like. Nintendo didn't do pre-orders the last time that they revealed the Switch 1 in 2016. Pre-orders didn't start till after the presentation, so they actually revealed more information. So pre-orders started at the second presentation, not at the first reveal. So this could be a reveal and then maybe a presentation later. So yeah, I don't think they would do pre-orders if they just did like a quick trailer. I don't think there'd be pre-orders just yet. I think there'd be a presentation or something that they'd set that up. But I think that they're also trying to take their time to make sure that they have enough systems, one, but also the scalping situation. I think that's going to be something that Nintendo is they seem like they're pretty crazy on that right now. They're getting kind of crazy on it. Yo, Tank 2B, what's up, Tank? Welcome. What's up, J2 Country Returns? Welcome. What's up, Bully Yelly? What's up, man? Welcome. You see the specs of Switch 2 internals, man, it's looking pretty slick. Can't wait. I mean, I saw the leaked, the rumored specs. Yeah, it's okay. Like, it's solid. It's definitely a big step up from Switch. You're going to see games that look a lot better. I mean, obviously, and run better with what they have. Like, it's not anything like, don't expect, like I said, super duper massive powerhouse, but for a budget, or I would say not even budget at this point, for a decently priced, okay priced handheld hybrid system, I think it's going to be solid for what they do. And I think that, like I said, the standard for when the Switch first launched compared to when the Switch 2 is launching, the balance is a bit better in Nintendo's favor with the newer technology, DLSS and things like that, compared to Switch 1, where, I mean, really Switch 1 was the genesis of what you can do even with a hybrid, like affordable hybrid, right? Like something that's actually affordable. Before then, you really couldn't, the K1 just wasn't strong enough. I mean, so before that, there wasn't really anything that you could really make a true hybrid with, like outside of, like the GPD win or something like that, which is like $1,000 for that thing back in like 2016, 2017, 2018, whatever, So it was tough to even make a real hybrid, and it took PC companies a while for that technology to actually come down to where they can truly see if they can have PC games, big AAA games running on a hybrid system. It took them all the way to 2021 or so to be able to even think that's feasible. And the funny thing is, I was researching a video that I'm going to do on that, and Gabe Newell was like, I think it was an interview with IGN, and Gabe Newell, he's asked about the price of it, and he said that it was painful. So they're losing. So what he meant was they're losing money on every unit. That's what I thought that he meant, because the price, like to get it to $400 was very, very, very painful. So I guess his people, because Gabe's very smart, obviously he's super rich, he knows that it's just too difficult for these type of things, Justin with the $3.
I'm finally catching up on some games.
Yes, sir.
I have been playing Granblue and Metaphor. The difference in quality is a little difficult to get used to, but Granblue is fine and Metaphor is peak.
Yeah, I mean, that's the issue that I'm running into, is after you play Metaphor, it's like, damn, everything else kind of feels a little not Metaphor, like Atlus just knows how to do the sound, the quality of like the animation, everything is it just works. It just works with Atlus. I don't know, man. Like, it's like the same thing I think after like you play like Persona 5, or you play like some of their other RPGs. After you play those, it just seems like there's a dip. Unless you're playing like a Xeno or something like that, right? But even then, that could be like a quality in terms of performance and things like that. So yeah, man, absolutely. I feel you. I'm still struggling. I am playing another Atlus game though. I'm playing Soul Hackers 2 right now, and yeah, I don't think I'm gonna stick with it. I don't think I'm gonna stick with Soul Hackers 2. Justin, you are the Hokage in stream ninja. Thank you so much for the support. Appreciate that. Anybody that's 3 or more, you can beat up my man Justin on the board. Let's go. Hey, what's up, Epic Globster? What's up, Felipe? No, I'm not a Half-Life fan. No, I'm not. 2:30 a.m. It's fine. You have to explain yourself. I understand. Okay, shout outs. Damn, 2:30 a.m. Goodness gracious, it's crazy. No, it's not going to be able to compete when docked with the PlayStation 5. No, it's not. It's not. I mean, will you be able to? Will some games will it be like, oh, visually it's pretty good, but once you go into close inspection, you're going to see the PS5 is clearly going to blow it out of the water, or it's not going to be. Like, PS5's a big old huge box. The Switch 2 will not be able to compete with that spec for spec in terms of game for game, pound for pound. Absolutely not. No. Let's see here. Atlus should get KSI to compose a soundtrack for P6. That sounds like a great idea. So yeah. And not compete, my bad. Didn't word it correctly. Yeah, you must have been thinking one thing, then thinking something else, but that's not going to happen. It's a hybrid system. Hybrid systems are not going to be able to compete with the PlayStation 5 right now. And I think maybe we've got some new hybrids coming up, like ROG Allies and whatever the case is. Maybe like in the next couple of years, maybe you're going to get close to that. But those systems are going to be $700, $800. At least barely minimum $600 minimum. But even then, it's going to be tough, to compete with that. Because once again, trying to create a portable system that has the power, that can draw the power that you need to be able to render the graphics that you're looking at, you're going to need something bigger. It's just not, it's possible now, but once again, it's not possible for a consumer standpoint and from like a hybrid factor standpoint, So yeah. I like both RPGs a lot. Winning's my name. Let's see. Hey, what's up, AO Trill? I'm done with Atlus till 2030. About a good 5 years. Let's go. What do you think of Persona 3 Reload episode? I haven't played the episode Aegis or whatever yet. I haven't played it. Did you get more Indiana Jones done? No, I did not. I need to though, but no, I did not. I'm not really liking it too much. It's okay. It's just not for me. I get too dizzy playing the game. I get nausea, so I don't feel like playing it. Every time that I try to play it, I get dizzy. I don't want to take Dramamine. I don't want to take anything. So it's just me, and I can't play first-person games. I might be completely done until Metroid Prime 4. And once again, I'm only gonna play Metroid Prime 4. One, because I like Metroid Prime. I like it, but the first-person stuff, I can't deal with it anymore. So no, I don't play Sword Art Online. Nah. The next one is hardware is $300 because I don't want to be at $400. I think it's too expensive because I prefer some things affordable, cheap. That's just me. Yeah, and I think that Nintendo's cautious of, you know, people like you, Sean. You know, they want to be able to have affordable systems, but I think at the same time with what they're using, I'm not sure if 300 is feasible for like an actual like normal business, like, or you'd be losing a lot of money on that per unit sold. So like $300 for the jump in technology, considering the Nintendo Switch OLED is $350, this system's going to be a big jump, and Nintendo's profit margins on 350 probably aren't that good. Sorry, on the Switch OLED aren't that good. Ever since COVID, that just made the prices expensive, and they've only went up. It's not like prices are considerably getting cheaper and cheaper for components. Component pieces are at the same or higher than what they were in 2020 because of the pandemic just messed everything up. So yeah, it's going to be tough for them to actually keep that 300. I don't think it's going to be that. I think it's going to be more of probably like a 400. Like I said, because Switch OLED right now is 350. So I don't think they're going to go $50 below the previous system. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, and if I mean $300 and then hope for Xbox Series S level of power, that just doesn't that doesn't make any sense, you know, for a $300 hybrid. Let's see, worth getting Tropical Freeze now. Returns is coming soon. Haven't played either. Get whatever one you want. I mean, they're both individual experiences, so play whichever one. It's not like it's a continuation of the story. They're both separate games. Well, I don't think there's going to be an OLED screen. I don't think there's going to be an OLED at launch. I think they might come with one, yeah, later. Like maybe that's what you're saying, day one Astrobot. But yeah, I don't think at launch, no. Switch 2 games are going to be $69.99. Yes, I do think that Switch 2 games are going to be, most Switch 2 games are going to be $70 at launch. Most Nintendo's big first-party games. Nintendo will have some, like, $50 games and $60 games. But yeah, I do think that, you know, the next big Mario Kart, those are all going to be 70. Yeah. Adroxis91, thank you for the 16 months. I appreciate that. Let's go. Thank you for the 16 months, Adroxis. That's awesome. You're going to get the Pure Eye badge next year. Happy New Year as well. Switch to you no more than 400. Got to get the price right. Yeah, absolutely. I agree. Like, the price has got to be right on there. Yes, we'll get a presentation January 8th. January 8th. $450 with the cartridge. $450 with the cartridge. What do you mean? Do you think? I don't know if we're gonna get a direct next week, guys. I just think that the directs, though. Here's the thing: it's not gonna be a direct, because a direct is like when you're talking about like a bunch of different games. Like, I don't think there's going to be a direct. I think there's going to be like a trailer or a presentation, something like that, showing off the system for the first time. So I don't know if it's going to be a direct, but I do think that directs will return. Obviously, directs are going to return this year. They're going to have Switch 2 games in there, and it's going to be lit. 2017 directs were awesome. So like, first year Nintendo directs are always really good. Second year Nintendo directs is when they really hit their stride. Second year, third year Nintendo directs is like when it's like all systems go. You're getting like the most lit, you know, game reveals. But yeah, first year directs are always really good because you're excited for the new system. You're excited for the games. There's new technology. It's always cool. Like, even the Wii U like directs were exciting at first, you know. Even those were like really good. And the Wii U was just like, obviously did not do well the whole generation. But even those, like, there was some hiccups, don't get me wrong. But even like 2014, when we were getting like Bayonetta 2 and Super Smash Brothers and Hyrule Warriors and Mario Kart and Donkey Kong and like all these different games, man, it was great. It was really good. I remember when Nintendo, though, one direct where people were just pissed off was that there was a direct at the end of the year, and they started. They didn't completely start off the direct, but they essentially it was the beginning of the direct or near, and they announced a delay for Donkey Kong. At a direct, and people were like, "We're supposed to be coming to these directs for good news, not for delays." And at the time, it was kind of dire, right? Because the Wii U was kind of struggling. So, not even kind of, was struggling. Nintendo will port Zelda games and charge 70. I mean, they might. We'll have to wait and see. I mean, we have to just wait and see. Not sure. I don't think so, but we'll see. What's up, Nick93? Welcome. How you doing today, brother? What's up, Super Gaming? Says eating sushi today. Hey, congrats. Do you think there'll be a 2-minute trailer, or will they put Mark Cerny to talk about the console for 10 minutes? I don't know if Nintendo has a Mark Cerny. I'm pretty sure. I think they do have. No, they have a Mark Cerny, but we don't know what his name is. Or we might know what his name is, but he doesn't talk. He doesn't talk like that. I think that once they do like the what's it called, like the breakdowns. I think they did a breakdown of the Switch, like the Iwata ass like segments, stuff like that, or like so we'll see. Let's see. I got Metroid Prime 4 on Amazon discount program. You said they're going to cancel your order. I don't think they will, but we'll see. They might. I'm curious to see first party launch games on Switch too. I think that we're going to get a heavy dosage of Mario. Definitely going to get a big 3D Mario game. I think we're going to get a brand new Mario Kart. And I think there's going to be a surprise in there. Something that you didn't see coming. You'll never see it coming. Something like that. What do you think rock bottom of the Wii U era was? What do I think rock bottom of the Wii U era was? Probably 2015 E3. 2015 E3 when we knew that it was all over. Because they didn't really have much to show, and you can clearly tell that, like, they had already announced that they have a new system in development. They teased it at E3 as well, so I think that was pretty much rock bottom for in the Wii U era was 2015, because that was a little less than 2 years after the Wii U launched in the late 2012, so it wasn't really till 2013 where things kind of started going a bit. Then by 2015, it was pretty much done. So I would probably say, for me at least, E3 2015. See, New Sin and Punishment as a launch title. New Sin and Punishment as a launch title. Here's the craziest thing. Wii U was not DOA. It was not dead on arrival. It actually did really good at launch. It actually did over 3 million units in that ending year. There was some momentum, but the problem was after that. The problem was 2013, when they just basically had long delays and did not have any software, and then that's when it died. But when it launched, it actually launched and did fairly well. Like I said, 3 million plus units by the end of the year. They were, that's good. Like that's good because it launched in November in the US and Europe, and then it launched in December in Japan. So they sold 3 million units. So it's like, okay, that's fine. It was after that. It was 2013, between the months of like January, February, March, April, May. I think that's where it really just okay. But the beginning was fine. There was a lot of different games. There was stuff that people were playing. Like, it was a little bit rough. There was some things that was happening, but it was actually 2013. That's when it really just, but I guess that's kind of close to arrival, right? But actually at launch, it did fairly well. Watch my retrospective on the Nintendo Wii U. I have one if you really want to know like the breakdown. As coming from someone who documented every moment from launch all the way till the end, a lot of you guys don't remember stuff, or simply you forgot what happened. I did not. I was covering it professionally even back then. So check out my retrospective on the Wii U. I think it's one of the better ones that's out there. There's people that have made stupid retrospectives on Wii U that are not great. I think mine's really good. Not trying to hype or nothing. So yeah, watch my retrospective on it. I'm going to link it for you guys. You guys can watch it later if you want. Give me a second. YouTube's being ghetto. All right, here we go. So yeah, there you go. That's it right there. You guys can watch it. Put it in your watch later. Check it out. It's only like 15 minutes long or something. Remember Nintendo's E3 2014? That show was lit. I do remember E3 2014. That was when they revealed The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild for the first time, and it was fantastic. Bill Trinan will announce the Switch 2. Bill Trinan? Let's go. A Japanese guy with subtitles, English voiceover will announce the new Switch. A Japanese guy with subtitles and English voiceover. That seems likely. So yeah. nobody's blaming anybody outside of Nintendo, Aaron. So I mean, yeah, it's pretty obvious that if you launch a system and it doesn't do well, it's your fault. There's nobody else's fault but the company who launched it. So yeah, I was confused about the Wii U. It wasn't heavily involved in gaming industry either. Yes, I know handheld won't be Xbox Series S level power specs, but man, I can dream. Used to imagine. I understand that, but like you can dream for it, but then you're also asking for $300, which is definitely difficult to do. That's what I'm saying. Like, it just seems like I said a little bit off balance there, but I feel you, man. So yeah. See, this is my first Nintendo generation, waiting for the initial marketing pre-order drops. This is the exciting times. Oh, you didn't do it with the Switch? Okay. Nintendo E3 2019 was pretty rough, but the difference was that they were actually selling then, so it wasn't rock bottom, because it was like, okay, yeah, this is a trash E3, but like the system's selling incredibly well. So, and there was way more games coming out and stuff like that, so it was bad, but it wasn't like, oh my god, like the worst thing ever. Was it E3 or was it E3 2008? It was one of those two. I know the Ravi roll. It was the Wii music, like, yeah, that one. I think it was, yeah, I think it was, or was that E3? Was it 2008? That was the bad one. I think it might have been 2008. I don't remember 100%. It's either, I think 2009. That was Metroid Other M. That one was okay. So yeah. Yeah, E3, there you go, 2008. I knew it was 2008 because 2009 was Metroid Other M. So, and that one was actually a good E3. 2008, it was 2008. Yeah, there you go, 2008, not 2009. Matt says, what's up, OJ? I had a dream about the Switch 2 last night. Clearly, it's been the most prevalent topic lately. I know. If you're dreaming about it, imagine Nintendo Prime and everybody else. Nintendo Prime's probably has lucid dreams every single night about Switch 2, and there's nothing he can do about it. I feel like they're going to have two systems, one that's downloadable games only, one that's cartridge $50 difference. They're not going to do that. No, I highly doubt it. And the reason why I think that they're not going to do that is because it's a bad strategy. It just doesn't work. That strategy doesn't work. More people aren't going to buy the price differential between doing a cartridge slot or not, and then trying to get people to buy only digital and not. Nintendo said that they want to maximize physical and digital sales. Cutting off people from even having the ability to buy physical isn't in their business plan. And that's what Nintendo said. They said they want to maximize it. If you segment your team to where, hey, look, people can't even buy physical, that removes the option for people buying special editions, right? And having the physical cartridge and stuff like that. Because people who buy all digital usually don't buy, they're not going to want to buy a physical game like special edition or something. So I don't think that's the case based off of what Nintendo stated. And once again, you really hamper your sales. I don't think that there's any positive in doing that overall. Now, it might look that way because, oh yeah, we get more royalties from people just buying all digital. But in actuality, I don't think Nintendo truly feels that is a good option by doing $50 less, and then you can have an all digital system. Like, what's the point of that? Just make it to where people can buy physical and digital, and you have maximum options. If they're lazy and they want to go all digital, that's fine. Or if they want to have it convenient, let them do that. If they want to buy physical, they have the option. I think that makes more money than cutting people off, in my opinion. I think that having all digital is short-sighted, at least right now. Now, maybe in the future when it's not feasible for physical as much, but right now I don't think Nintendo feels that is a viable option, based off of what Mr. Furukawa had to say. So I don't think they're going to do that. Let's see. Do we know how powerful it's going to be in handheld mode? No, we don't know how powerful it's going to be at all. We don't know the full specs of the system. We don't know. Nothing's been confirmed. Let's see here. What's up? What's up, Ice Sizzle? Welcome to the stream. Let's see here. Digital makes sense on a portable system. That's why it does make sense on a portable system as well. But it also makes sense to give people options for both. That's what makes sense, I think, overall. And I think that Microsoft and Sony are being short-sighted with what they're doing, like with their digital and physical systems and stuff like that. I don't think and once again, it's not even like it's a good business option. It's a scam. Like, it's just like a low-key legal scam to do physical and digital. Like to cut it off, like especially with Sony's part, it's like they're just trying to get you to do that and then cut your options off. It doesn't cost $100 to put a disk drive in a system or not. Sony is completely fabricating those prices. Like The fact that a PS4 all digital is $400, a PS5 with the disc drive is $500. They own the technology of the Blu-ray disc drive. It does not cost them $100 to manufacture and to put in a disc drive with their own technology. Now, if they didn't own it, okay, you got royalty fees and all that, but they literally own it. And they have tons of manufacturing plants. Sony is a massive company. It's insane to sit there and think that the price difference is $100. It's not. It's to discourage people from buying physical games and to undercut the secondhand market. It's nothing's done for actual real reasons to benefit the consumer. It's all just to benefit them. Like every ounce of that. There's nothing positive about it. You know. Shout outs to Easy Ray offline. Thank you for the tune in tier pledge. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Squad. Thank you so much for becoming a tune in tier ninja. What's up, party man? How you doing today, brother? Shout outs. So I'm excited for the Nintendo Switch 2. The system could potentially be one of the greatest gaming systems since the game libraries bridge the gap between three parties last gen and current. 3 gens? Okay. Talk to me about the idea of Nintendo porting Sony games like Switch 2, Horizon, and others. What? I'm not sure what you're talking about. I didn't see the video, my bad. I did not see the video, so yeah. Let's get OJ. Could you please tell me whose account the Twitter Spaces from Friday was that you joined? Yeah, that was Shadow Fox. Shadow Fox Infinite. So just look up Shadow Fox. And that was his Sandstorm and Shadow Fox. So look up those guys on Twitter. If you just look up Shadow Fox, you'll see him. Did we have a single direct in 2024? Yeah, I think we had 2 or 3. We had 2 or 3. Yeah. I'm living proof. OJ, what you talk about? I buy all my games physical, but I'm getting Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition Tice physical copy digital. That's always on my Switch at all times. That's what I'm saying. Like, people forcing people to buy digital isn't a better business move. Like, the better business move is giving people all your options and trusting them to, hey, look, if you want to buy all digital, you'll buy all digital. If you want to buy physical, you'll buy physical. If you want to do a split between the two, you'll do between the two. You know what I'm saying? Like, but once again, it sounds good to just cut people off from physical because you make more money. They make more going all digital. It sounds like a good idea, but I think in practice, it's not a great idea. I think that you actually lose out on doing that. You lose out on potentially having more people buy physical games. You lose out on having more special editions that you can do and charge more money for them. I mean, you can do the all digital deluxe bundles and things like that. You lose out on people double dipping on games. You lose out on, like I said, it's short-sighted. It sounds good on paper, but in actuality, it's really not a good thing. It's not a great thing. And I think that Nintendo's shown, right? Look at how much their special editions sell. They're able to actually, how many people double dip on games on Nintendo systems? Like I bet it's pretty wild. Or simply buy physical and digital. I think taking away options is never a good idea. It's short-sighted, but it's the direction that they're going in. So it is what it is. So the misinformation around physical games has become insane as well. A lot of people generally believe that every single modern game requires a download and you don't own your own physical games. That's true. There is some of that. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's obviously the physical games where there is a download, but there are a lot of games where there's not a download, or that's completely playable without any type of download or anything. Let's see. They should let third-party publishers print physical media in the future. That's what they want to do. But I hear you, OJ. They should. I don't think that's going to happen because of the cost. But I mean, third-party developers do have to pay for their cartridge counts, though. So I mean, I'm not sure like what you're trying to say. Like overall, like if you're talking about like buying like their own cartridges, like they don't buy Nintendo's branded cartridges. Like I don't know if they're going to be. I don't think third-party developers are going to do that. So yeah, Microsoft being so terrible at physical, that really hurt them in Europe, and it shows in the console sales. They're just not visible in stores. Yeah, that could be part of it. Yeah, for sure. I'm doing good. My day was chill. How about you? I'm doing good, man. I can't complain. It was kind of a chill day for me as well. So just woke up, edited a video, did my 2025 preview, and then I kind of relaxed. Me and my boy, we fell asleep. We fell asleep for a hot minute, man. We fell asleep. So then we woke up not too long ago. I think I woke up like around 4 or something. my wife got back and I opened the door for her, and then we both, me and my boy, we were knocked out, man. We were knocked out cold. So I got a really nice bed, like my master bedroom. Whenever I sleep inside, like, you know, whenever I do, because sometimes I sleep on the couch, sometimes I sleep inside the guest bedroom, sometimes I sleep, it depends on if I'm like playing a video game, I'm inside this bedroom over here. If I'm watching TV, I'm usually in the living room. I might fall asleep out there, but whenever I do, you know, I go to sleep, so the master bedroom, man, that the what's it called, the bed that I bought, you know, for me and my wife, that when we, oh my gosh, that bed, it's like one of those like liquid gel, you know, like cooling beds, and it's so soft, but at the same time like firm, and it's not like one like where you change it. It's just both, and it's, man, you fall asleep instantly and you're out, dude, and you are out. So that's what happened, man. I fell asleep on the bed. My boy was in his crib next to the bed, and I just fell asleep and I couldn't. So yeah. What's up, Commander DMB? Welcome to the stream, man. How you doing today? I hope you remember our bet. I won the bet we made whether or not Switch 2 will be released in fall 2024. Yes. I think, wasn't it an announcement, or was it an actual like the release? I forgot which one it was. Dane, but just message me on Twitter or email me. Patches are not really a thing before PS3, which is how they changed the wording of their game. Yeah. Sleep number is where it's at. Yeah, it's not a sleep number. It's a, I forgot what it was, man, but it cost me an arm and a leg. I'll keep it a buck. I did not like the price for it, but I bought it, you know, knowing that, hey, look, you know, I want a comfortable big bed, you know, for my wife and I. So yeah, I bought it. But I bought it a couple of years ago. I think I bought it back in 2022. So it's going on a few years old now at this point, but man, it's a nice bed, bro. It's nice. I forgot what the name is. I don't know what all that is, but I just bought it from, I think it was like, I forgot what furniture store it was, but yeah, I bought it from like a nice furniture store, and man, it was nice. Ooh. So yeah. Let's see here. I got you double check. Yeah, double check. All digital means patches are pushed. Disc or card needs the patches after the day one. All digital means patches are pushed. Disc or card needs the patches are day one. Not sure what are you trying to say. Shout outs to Garbear0119. Thank you for the follow over there on Twitch. Appreciate you, man. Let's see here. I hope Nintendo won't take too long to implement OLED panel on the follow-up Switch 2 model at the same time. They'll probably take a while, because if you if you do it right after it launches, then people are going to get upset. Why didn't you offer this at the beginning? So if they do not have an OLED panel at launch, it would probably be a few years before we see it, because then people are going to get pissed. Like, imagine you buying a Nintendo Switch in 2025, and then the following year they have an OLED. You're like, what the hell? I just bought this not too long ago. So I'm pretty sure if they did go that route, it is going to be like at least 2 to 3 years before they have an OLED panel. They'd probably wait till it actually makes some nice significant updates to the system before they release that, you know. So that's what I'm guessing. I don't think it would be like right after or anything like that. Oh my God, you guys are... Somebody said brown, blue, purple, yellow, green. No. Oh my gosh. So yeah. If the new Mario game is open world, it's more of a galaxy sort of things and move around different panels and maps instead of Bowser's Fury thing is a massive lake. Okay. Hey, what's up, Solid Solid Jakin? Jakin, what's going on with your Sacramento Kings, man? Tell them to get it together, brother. Tell them to get it together. No, I'm just messing around. What's up, Jacob? Welcome to the stream, brother. How you doing today? Hey, what's up, Avalon? Welcome to the stream. I only buy multiplayer games digitally so I can play with family on different consoles. Yeah, that makes sense. It's all that people are talking about red, yellow, blue, green. Red, yellow, blue, green. Buttons. Shout outs. Let's go. Let's see here. They won 3 in a row. Okay. So they're back on track. Back on track. Let's go. Back on track. Let's get it. Remember, they're comparing 2014 LCD screen to an OLED screen. Yeah, that's true. I mean, the OLED screens of old are kind of garbage. right? Like if you have like a PlayStation Portal, that's an LCD screen, and that is significantly better than Nintendo Switch's LCD screen. Don't get me wrong, OLED's still better, but the difference between a 2014 or 2015 OLED screen, LCD screen compared to a modern LCD screen is like night and day difference. Like I said, PlayStation Portal is an LCD screen, and it looks considerably better than the Nintendo Switch's screen. Like consider that like than the Nintendo Switch, Switch Lite, Switch V2, Switch V1. So yeah. Let's see here. Not having OLED screen is kind of downgrade since OG Switch. OG Switch has an OLED model. The OG Switch does. Well, the original Switch does not. The Switch OLED has it, but I guess I see what you're saying there. But I think the price would be the problem right now with the OLED screen. I think it'd probably make it a little bit more expensive than they would have wanted to have it. So I think that's the biggest issue. So yeah, definitely a little bit of a downgrade. However, once again, LCD screens are much better now in today's point. Like I said, PS Portal. If you have one of those, you know what I'm talking about. Like the difference between like the Switch OLED screen and the PS Portal screen. I mean, definitely OLED's a bit better, but the LCD screen of the PS Portal is very good. Like it looks bright, it looks vibrant, it looks great. You know, it does not look bad at all. So yeah. Let's see. LCD is definitely less strain on my eyes than laser surgery, so I'm glad. Okay. Well, yeah, I guess that's one way of looking at it. Let's see here. Price is wild. Do we have confirmation that it's not supposed to be an OLED? There's basically been some like shipping leaks and stuff like that. There's not confirmation, but essentially it does seem based off of some insider information and stuff like that it's going to be an LCD screen starting out at first. But you never know. Like I said, it's not confirmed or anything like that. No. Yeah, the new LCD screens are nothing like LCD screens Switch use. Exactly. Like the new LCD ones. I think people are going off of the old LCD screen and like, what? That one? But if you look at like the new LCD screens, like the PS Portal, I don't think anybody complains about the PS Portal screen. It's really nice. Even the Steam Deck is better than OG Switch. Yeah, the Steam Deck screen's not bad, although I have not used the regular Steam Deck screen. I have a Steam Deck OLED screen, and that's obviously incredible. But you know, comparing my Steam Deck OLED screen to my PlayStation Portal screen, like I don't know like how much, like I can see the differences, I think, but like I don't know. It's close, but once again, I think it's kind of like the deep, like the deep black colors. Those ones are a bit better on the OLED. The vibrancy of like the newer LCD screens is not bad, but I think it's like once the screen goes dark or when there's darker areas, that's what's kind of highlighted on like a newer OLED screen compared to like the newer LCD screens. Switch OLED versus Steam Deck LCD screen difference is night and day. It's definitely, like I said, the LCD on the Steam Deck, yes. But the LCD on the PlayStation Portal, no. The LCD on the PlayStation Portal is actually really nice. Like it's definitely a difference, but I don't think it's a night and day difference. I think it's just a difference. But yeah, Steam Deck, yeah, probably. But once again, I don't have a Steam Deck regular. I have a Steam Deck OLED screen, and yeah, then there's a difference between like the OG Switch and like the Steam Deck OLED, or like the OG Switch and like the Switch OLED, or like the Switch Lite, you know. But the Portal, I don't think it's like a night and day. Like, oh my gosh, that's crazy difference. There's just a difference. So yeah, can't wait for the Steam Deck OLED to drop in price. I think I'll never touch my PC again. You will. Oh, trust me, you will. Once you get a Steam Deck, you'll start seeing when stuff just doesn't work, when it's not compatible, when it looks blurry, when it's all. Oh, trust me, you will. That's what I said too. Although I'm not a PC guy, but yeah, that's what that's what people say, and then they get one. They're like, wait a minute. Don't get me wrong. There are people that love it and play it all the time, but no, you will be back on your PC. Trust me. You'll be back on your PC because once again, Steam Deck is a fake handheld. It's not like a real dedicated system. It's like a PC side thingy. And once again, like a lot of games aren't supported. Some games just flat out don't work. The text is all jacked up. You got to tweak all sorts of things. You'd rather just go on PC, like with the flexibility. At times when I was playing my Steam Deck, I'm like, what am I even bothering with all this? I'll just play on PC, or I'll just play on PlayStation 5 or something. There's no point. You know, but like I said, some people don't mind all that. But if you like tinkering with things, then yeah, Steam Deck probably be your best. It's a good bet for you. But if you like having the ease of real portable play, like back like you know the GBA and the DS days and like Switch to a degree, the Steam Deck is terrible. Like it's terrible for that. If you just want like something like fast pickup play, like Steam Deck, there's always some type of like nonsense with Steam Deck. You know, like always some type of update. Always some type of thing that you got to tweak. Always some type of text is small. You got to start changing things, and like it's like some games aren't supported. There's little yellow question marks on games, like great on deck, not great on deck. Like Power World never even worked for me, and still to this day, Power World does not work on my Steam Deck. You know, so it's like I don't know, man. Let's see here. No, it's all good, man. I don't worry. Yeah, exactly. Keep your expectations in check. Keep your expectations in check, you know. I don't think you're going to throw away your PC because you buy a Steam Deck, you know. Rather play Sea of Stars on my PS Portal than my Switch OLED and handheld. The picture is comparable, but the Portal is bigger. Okay. Yeah, I still rather play it on my Switch. I don't like Portal at all. I'll be honest, I don't like the PlayStation Portal. I don't like all the online stuff, you know. But you know, I get it though. Like since the bigger screen, you know, that's definitely good, and the ergonomics. But yeah, I don't know. I tried to do PS Portal. I tried multiple times, and it just doesn't work for me. But I can understand for some people it works better than play it on there. So. Leak of Monolith Soft making Project Cross Zone with Smash Brothers characters, correct or not? Yes or no? No. I saw that leak and I was gonna cover it, but as I read through it, it just seems wild. I don't think Monolith Soft is working on Project Cross Zone with Smash like Nintendo characters. I don't think that's a real thing. And once again, I don't think they said Monolith Soft has worked on it. It was just a Monolith Soft game, you know. So I don't think they said that Monolith Soft is actually working on it. Isn't it a isn't that a Bandai thing? Well, publishing rights was I think Bandai or Sega or one of those other companies, but Monolith Soft made the game, so Monolith Soft made Project Cross Zone. Let's see here. The rumor Switch launched games would be day one buys for players since would be Animal Crossing. Yeah, Animal Crossing is not coming out as a launch game. Casual noob. That's too short a time between the last Animal Crossing and this one. It's only 5 years, and they usually wait a little bit longer before they do Animal Crossing. So I think Animal Crossing would probably be like a year 2 to 3 Switch 2 game. I don't think it'd be a launch game, no. Yeah, it's still hard to tell. A good OLED and a good LCD screen, in my opinion, both can look very good. I have a tablet LCD screen. My phone has OLED. Both look great. Yeah. This is OLED. My screen here on my phone is an OLED screen, and it looks good. But you know, I think this monitor is an LCD screen. It looks pretty good for games too. By the way, have you picked up regarding resolution on Switch 2's panels? It's true that there's actually people saying it have 1080p panel. There's been some rumors, but we don't know exactly like what it's going to have. But yeah, based off of like some shipping logs and stuff, it looks like it might be a 1080p screen. Yeah. Next mainline Animal Crossing, Luigi's Mansion 4, Splatoon 4, new 3D Kirby, all 2026 and beyond. No, not necessarily. I would say that Splatoon is probably going to be earlier than 2026. I think they probably want to have Splatoon out early, so I would say Splatoon's probably a 2025 game. Some point, Splatoon 4 is coming out some point in 2025. They take that Splatoon 3 engine, they upgrade it, they modify it, they give you the same type of game that people know and love, but then also actually make some pretty noticeable like new modes and game changes over what they did with Splatoon 3. But I think that's actually closer than we think. I think that could be like a fall or holiday title this year, honestly. Like I do think that with Splatoon. So because like they want to have that one out early. So I think Splatoon is there. We're gonna get Splatoon sooner than you think. Splatoon 3 still getting content. Yeah, that's just like the side team that's just making stuff that they've already had done, put out. Like Splatoon for sure. They've already started working on the next one. They've already been working on the next Splatoon. So I see Splatoon as an early game. I don't think it's confirmed that, or like 100% for sure that it's going to be 2026 and beyond. I don't know about that. I think Splatoon 4 has a chance of being a first year launch game. Hey, what's up, Dad? Welcome to the stream, brother. How you doing today? Have you picked up? Okay, I already. Let's see here. Good question though tonight, guys. Good conversation. Good stuff. Like it. Keep it going. I'm doing good though. That's it. How you doing today, brother? I'm waiting for the inevitable Mario Tennis release. We talk about Mario sports games. I always talk about any first-party game that comes out for the most part. So of course, Monolith Soft's next big RPG, maybe 2026. Yeah, probably later. But once again, they might show it off this year. I mean, they could. Nintendo's always done they always want to have Monolith Soft games like shown off to see so people can see like the system power and all that. So, or what you can do on the system. So this dates all the way back to the Wii U, Switch as well. So we could see Monolith Soft's new game this year, but I don't know if they'll launch this year. But we could see it at least. Crisp display using the same 1080p over 720 means more power consumption. Yeah, I'm not really sure what they're gonna do, Sonic. So we'll see. Once again, once we get more information, we'll see. But right now, I'm not sure what they're gonna have. So when it comes down to it, so very angry due to some politics of my driving career. Oh man, let's see. Yeah, that's true. You just gotta learn to calm yourself down a bit, man, and just keep things moving. Shout outs though. Appreciate you being here. Hopefully you can relax and have a good time, chill with us. Make sure you guys hit that like button. If you have not hit that like button as well, that'd be great if you can hit that like button. Appreciate it, guys. Smash 2026. I think Smash Brothers within the first 2 years. They always want to have Smash Brothers within the first 2 years of a system launch. Smash Brothers is a game they want to come out early. They want that out early. So I can see Smash within the first 2 years. Probably, 2026, 2027, somewhere in that range. I think they're probably going to want it out 2026. That's when they probably really want it out, is next year at some point. Maybe second half next year, we could probably see Smash, or early 2027, we can see Smash. So yeah. No Mario Maker 3. I don't think they're going to make another Mario Maker game. At least not right now. But yeah. Yes, the bet was no release in 2024. I said maybe announcement for 2025 release, so that's probably where we bet on the announcement. Okay, got you, Dan. Yeah, just email me, man. I got you. I'm thinking November 2026. Yeah, I think that'd be a pretty good like holiday 2026. I think they'd probably target that type of time period for Smash Brothers. Have I played Fallout New Vegas? I have. What are my thoughts on it? I don't like it. It crashed and glitched out on me so many times back on the 360, so I just stopped playing. But I realize that it's a good game, though. I think Smash will be revealed this year. Spawn is right. I think Smash will be revealed this year. Oof. I mean, maybe. I don't know if... I didn't know Spawn said that, but... I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it'll be revealed this year. Not sure if it will be. That'd be lit though if they did reveal it this year. I'd be excited for it for sure. This upcoming week, the first week of Switch 2 watch. I know. This is the first Switch 2 watch. Yeah, the first real Switch 2 watch as Nintendo's employees get back into the office and stuff. Wonder if Red Dead 2 is possible on Switch 2. Red Dead 2 is on the PS4, so of course it's possible. Red Dead 1 is on the Nintendo Switch, so yeah, it's possible. Probably will be Luigi's Mansion 4. What will be Luigi's Mansion 4? While I was able to get hyped up, I'm not sure what you're talking about. Sonics. They show Smash version of Fox. People think it's new. Smash only reveals a new Star Fox game. Yeah, I don't know about that. Kudo. What happened to Super Smash Bros. Series not continuing? They never said that it wouldn't not continue. Nobody ever said that. Something Zelda will happening this year. I mean, I think they'll probably get those ports finally over, with Twilight Princess and Wind Waker. Everybody reads and hasn't done it yet. Please like the stream. Yes, thank you, Sonics. Thank you for being the hype man. Appreciate that. Hey, what's up, Alonzo Vines? Welcome to the stream, brother. Is it realistic to expect Pokemon to look like Scarlet and Violet, but 60 frames per second, consistent 30? I'd probably say a little bit better, but yeah, it's realistic to probably say that the Pokemon games aren't going to look dramatically better than what we have right now, but they are going to look a little bit better, and then they're just going to run better. I don't think they're going to use the overhead to really dramatically bump up the graphics. Now, the detail on the Pokemon, absolutely, like that's going to be taken up because they've actually done an okay job, like on specific Pokemon detail, like for example, like the gym battles in Pokemon Sword and Shield look fantastic, or like even some like the closed encounter battles in Pokemon, like, fighting Professor Tudo for example, in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet looks great. That room and everything's really good. So I think that, yeah, that's where you're going to see the extra power. But like, yeah, if it's like more open-ended in the areas, I don't think it's going to look considerably better. There's going to be a bit more detail. And it's going to look nice and more fluid. But I think they're going to prioritize 60 frames over, 30 and looking way better graphically. I think they're going to prioritize 60. So yeah. So I think Nintendo won't call it Switch 2 because Nintendo never number next to hardware like Sony does, like PlayStation. Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, people have brought that up. Like, why are they going to call it Switch 2 when they've never done that? So, I mean, that's definitely a good point. There's been some rumors, though, Sean, that they are going to call it that, and that's what, that's what it's going to be called. So we'll have to wait and see, for sure. What if they skip Switch import Zeldas to Switch 2? Well, I mean, I don't know if that would make any sense because you have a way bigger audience to put it on Switch 1. So why not just have it on Switch 1 and Switch 2 if you're going to do that? That doesn't make any sense to do that. So you're just hampering your sales if you do that. But I mean, they could, but I doubt it. Pokemon themselves look fine. Everything else is pretty meh. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they're going to make the detail on the Pokemon look good, and then they're just going to make the environments. Those will look a little bit better, but they're not going to do anything drastically like, oh my gosh, because they're going to use that overhead to make sure that they can make the game run good, I think that's why that overhead's going to be used for that, like the extra power and RAM and all that. It's going to make sure everything runs smoother and looks better. But hey, you never know. They might surprise us, they might surprise us, so. That's my message above. The second one, I said that I can't wait for the hype to build amongst the community once Nintendo finally reveals Switch 2. Oh, okay, got it. Gotcha, Sonics. Switch 2 name would make sense. So we don't have a Wii situation. I don't think it's either Switch 2 or Wii U situation. Like, I don't think that's like the two. It's either, if it's not named Switch 2, then it's Wii U situation. I don't think that. And I don't think the name was only typically the problem. I think it was more the marketing, more so than the name. I think it was the marketing of it. But yeah, the name was definitely a thing. But I think that the marketing was the problem, which amplifies the issue that you have with the name. So if the marketing was better, I don't think the name would have been a problem. That's essentially what I'm saying. But I don't think it's either name it Switch 2 or a Wii U situation. Like, I don't think that. Like, Wii U had bad marketing. Just on top of name, the marketing was bad. So watch my retrospective. I break it down in detail there. I'll link it again for you guys. I want everybody to watch that retrospective because I hear all these opinions on Wii U, and it's funny that people are just like actively changing like what happened, which was interesting. Or maybe, like I said, don't remember, you're not old enough, whatever the case is. But a lot of inaccuracies with some of the things. But I bring them up in the Wii U retrospective. So yeah, watch my retrospective on the Wii U. It's good. There it is. So yeah. I don't think they're going to call it Switch U or New Switch. I don't think they're going to call it either one of those. So I think we'll be okay. I'm thinking Dock does upscale dynamic 4K. The patent that Nintendo released recently absolutely says that it does that. So NVIDIA AI upscaling. So yeah. Switch 2 sales can only ultimately sell like previous Switch or Wii U. There's definitely no in between. It's either a success or flop. 4 days till we finally stop making Switch U jokes. It's true, trust me. All right, man. Found out I'm dying. Are you really? I'm really sorry to hear about that. If that is true, little snow fairies. Happy New Year, though, man. Keep fighting, though, man. Keep fighting. Like, it's not over yet. Sorry to hear about that if that is true. Really, really sorry. I did not know. Will it only upscale when it's docked, or can it do handheld? Docked would be when it actually do it. That's what I would think. But I think it should be able to do handheld as well. But the power strain on the AI upscaling. But no, I mean, technically it should be able to do it handheld if I'm not correct, because of the tensor cores that are built in there. But once again, I'm not 100% tech. Like, I'm not sure how they're going to do it, like in terms of how they actually handle that, right? Like, okay, do they want it to be higher clock speed to use the tensor cores for the AI to kick in, right? For the that, or are they going to use it, like, is it going to be more of too much of a drain in portable mode? Like, that's the thing that I don't know right now at this point. So So yeah, Commander DMB, bro, just relax, man. Just relax. Relax, okay? Will it stream docked around there for Twitch? For Twitch though, will it stream docked around there for Twitch though? What does that mean? You mean will it stream like directly through like to Twitch? I don't know. Nintendo might have an API built in for that, but probably not. I'm trying. Medical technology isn't good enough to save people from certain diseases. I'm just trying to process your streams. Help me calm down. So thank you. Whew. Yeah, that's heavy, man. Keep fighting, man. Like I said, I've had people that have came through, that have came to my stream and have told me, like, you know, it looks dire in their situation, you know, and that might be the case. But yeah, like I said, just use my streams to calm down. Let's talk about some games, kind of get our mind off it. I know that's easy for me to say, right? But yeah, just like relax, you know, just relax and let's talk about some games. And at least, like I said, let the medical professionals, let them do their job, and hopefully everything can kind of come through, you know. They timed them out again. Commander DMB, I'm sorry that you're getting timed out, man. You just need to relax a little bit, all right? Just need to relax a little bit. So yeah, just relax, man. Just relax, and you'll be okay. You'll be okay, Commander DMB. Let's see here. The Switch U will have 2 screens and a 3D add-on. 2 screens, 3D add-on. They'll just recycle all the old ideas that they had. So yeah, there you go. Xenoblade X on the Switch. Yeah, I actually talked about Xenoblade X today. Snow Fairy. I talked about Xenoblade X because we did a preview for Nintendo's 2025, and Xenoblade X is coming out very soon here. It'll be out in March, so I'm excited for that for sure. I'm really looking forward to Xenoblade X because I want to see what they do with the extra content, like the story ending and things like that, and I want to see how they do the updates to the game. So that's what's exciting about that game. So yeah. So yeah. Yeah, March for that, so it's gonna be cool, man. It's gonna be super cool. I cannot wait for Xenoblade X, man. If you haven't seen my 2025 preview, make sure you guys check it out. Link will be in the description as well. You guys can watch that video when you have some time. A lot of people really liked it, but definitely need some more comments on the video, though. Not enough comments from people talking about 2025, what to expect from Nintendo in 2025. So yeah, if you haven't, go comment on the page. So if you haven't done it, go comment on there. Drop a comment, let them know that you enjoyed the video. But definitely drop a comment on there. We got 190 people here. You guys should all go comment on there and help out the video as well. If you could open up another screen and comment on there, that'd be great. Let's see here. Try to get into the main lore is interesting. Yeah, absolutely. Xenoblade has one of the best stories of all time. Like, if you actually take your time to get into Xenoblade's story, so it's fantastic, man. So yeah, it is fantastic. But Xenoblade X is not my Switch 2 slop. I love the hype. Switch 2 slop is definitely the way to go, right? That's the way to go. It is and it isn't. Like, you know, like, it's fun, but I don't know. There's something about this time that's, without the Civil War that was happening, it's not quite as fun as it was before, you know? So yeah. Do you think Metroid Prime 4 and Pokemon ZA hype will interfere with Switch 2 hype? I don't think it'll interfere. Those games will be playable on Switch 2, so I mean, I don't think it interferes with it at all. By the way, I didn't find the time, nor was in the mood. I've not played Xenoblade Chronicles 1 and 3. I was wondering which one of the two you consider to be better. I like Xeno 3 more, probably the most. But check out my what's it called? Well, one, I would say play the games. They're both very good. But yeah, Xeno 3 is probably better overall. Well, slop was a strong word. Cyberpunk was slop at launch. Well, no, he's talking. It's a joke. It's a joke with like content creators that are always making Switch 2 videos. Like, it's called Switch 2 slop, right? So that's what it's a joke. Xenoblade Chronicles Trilogy plus DLC, best narrative in modern gaming. Definitely one of the best for sure. Absolutely. Just coming to OJ, here's the support. You're definitely one of my favorite YouTubers. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that, guys. Thank you for going over there and commenting on the page. Watch the video if you can too. Like I said, watch later. Shout outs though. It's doing good though. It's doing good. I think it's like my 6th best out of my last 10. So people are watching it. Let's see here. Saga greater than Chronicles. Haven't played them. Well, that's why you think Saga's better. Don't get me wrong. Saga's good. Like, it's good, but I think Saga's convoluted. Like, Xenoblade is convoluted. It can be convoluted, but Xenoblade's storytelling is much stronger than Saga. Saga has way too much, like, weird loopholes in its story. Like, weird stuff that happens. And Xenoblade Chronicles has better cast of characters as well, too. Like, Cosmos is awesome, though. I do love me some Cosmos. But, Xenoblade Chronicles character writing, character narratives, are way better than Xenosaga, in my opinion. Xenogears is not bad, too. Xenogears is okay, but I think Xenoblade Chronicles is their best work so far. OG FF7, greatest story ever told over the... FF7 is not. But, I mean, if that's how you feel, that's cool, too. DLSS Switch 2 at 400, insane if true. Yeah, that'd be good. We will never see that collection for XS. What is XS? What is that? Saga 1 is the only really coherent one. Yeah, it gets so convoluted and incoherent by Xenosaga 2 and 3. I had to watch a retrospective 2 to 3 times just to understand Xenosaga's story, like, very well. It's really weird. I played them and I did not understand when I first played them. Xenoblade I understood, but I have to watch retrospectives as well to truly understand Xenoblade. But it makes more, it's like fitting the puzzle piece in nicely. Whereas Saga feels like you're banging, you know, different pieces into stuff that should fit and it doesn't, you know? So yeah. Let's see here. Xenosaga is better. Why did it flop? I mean, that's just because a game flops doesn't mean it's not as good as something else that doesn't flop. Just Xenosaga, like I said, I would say like the characters are just better written. They use Xenosaga as a way to get better. So you want to see games get better as time goes on. Xenosaga is from the early 2000s, early to mid 2000s. Xenoblade is from the 2010s and up. So of course you want to see them get better. And Monolith Soft absolutely got better at storytelling, narrative, everything. Everything's heightened and better, that's what you want. Like, you want them to get better at their craft. But Xenoblade wouldn't exist if Xenosaga wasn't a thing. So the fact that Xenosaga exists is good. And the stories are interconnected. I mean, not interconnected, but intertwined. So, but yeah, like Xenosaga is just convoluted. And like I said, like the stories are good and the characters are good, okay. But Xenoblade Chronicles just has way better characters. Like Shulk, Rex, Pyra, Mithra, you know, like all the main characters from there. A and Alvis, like the architect, you know, the world tree, all the themes, you know, Xenoblade 3, Noah, Mio, oh my goodness, it's insane. It's insane how good it is. Like, those are the type of characters and story that, like, you're like, oh man, like, you're gonna remember those for a very long time, you know? So, yeah. Can't wait for the whole 8 game collection and their DLCs all included with another one in 40 years. Yeah, I don't know if we'll ever get something like that. I'm hoping that we do get a Xenosaga like remaster. I think that would be pretty cool. Xenosaga dropped at a weird time when the DS games that we never got. Bit much fun time to be had. Yeah. Xenosaga was horrible. Nah, Xenosaga's not horrible. I mean, it's not for everyone, but it's not horrible. It's just, like I said, it's just really weird at times, and it can be a little bit tough to get into. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Xenosaga has its characters for sure, but like for sure, Xenoblade put Monolith Soft on like the map when it comes to what people were expecting, you know, from the game. And like from a technological perspective, it was nuts, you know. It was also crazy. Although the PS2 games look great, they still look great overall. But man, Xenoblade, when we first saw Xenoblade and like the gameplay that they did with Xenoblade, like the system that it has, it's nuts, man. It's pretty crazy. Has Square Enix ever done anything with Xenogears? Anything counts. They've released it as a PS1 classic on the PS Vita, or PSP, and PS3. So you can play it as a PS1 classic on PSP, I think PS Vita, and PS3. I think that is about all. That is the only thing they've done with the game that I can recall, outside of just the original vanilla PS1 release. Mio's one hell of a waifu. The cast in those games are out of this world phenomenal. Chemistry, yes, it is really good. Nick 93 with the $1.99 dono. There's a couple of big games tomorrow. I don't know what's going on in soccer or football, but in American football, yeah, big games tomorrow. You know, my season's done though, so I'm looking forward to nothing. I'm just looking forward to see it. I just want anybody but the Chiefs to win, I think, at this point. Anybody but the Chiefs to win. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the Vikings versus the Lions. That's going to be my game of choice for sure. Thank you so much, Nick93. Thank you for the $1.99 dono. Appreciate that. Big dono, man. Thank you. 6 on the board, combo board. We get the 15. We will have one 15-minute extension. So yeah, let's do it. Beat Gears on my Vita. Nice. Were the characters of Gears open to some of the mobile okay. Saga came out when I had the patience to actually sit and play Jrpgs, and I couldn't give it the time of day because compared to the games that were out at the time, it was horrible. Yeah, I get it. I think you have to give it really just a little bit more time for some people, and for some people it just doesn't click at all, and that's okay too. Like, if it's not for you, then it's not for you, you know. Seahawks. Oh, you're a Seahawk fan? Oh, okay, yeah. Seahawks suck this season. I mean, they had some good stretches. They just couldn't. They just lost. They just lost some games when they couldn't lose some games because they had some big, you know, they had some tough opponents between the Packers and the Vikings. So they lost when they couldn't lose, and you know, it is what it is, man. Do you think Switch 2 Super Bowl theory is correct? I don't know. My video, I talked about it today, where I went into depth in detail. I mean, it could be, but they might want to spend that money on a bunch of other marketing instead, because you know, Super Bowl commercials are expensive. So, but yeah, I go into it in depth, like a little bit more of a segment in my 2025 Nintendo Switch roundup. But yeah, it's possible. Can't play games on the PS Vita or DS screen after Switch OLED screen size. Can't play games on a PS Vita or DS OLED screen. I think DS is tough. PS Vita is a little bit easier. But yeah, PS Vita is just too small for my hands. That's the problem that I have with PS Vita. Same thing with DS. My hands are just too big, and they've always been too big. So I'm not good with PS Vita or DS, to be honest. DS is even worse though, because DS, like, a lot of games you have to hold a stylus. And I don't like doing all that because my hands are too big. The stylus is too small. Even with the bigger stylus, like with the XL stylus, my hands are just too big for that type of stuff. So yeah. So Switch definitely for me is a bit better, you know, than like playing games on like PS Vita and DS. It's good that we're getting some of the PS Vita games though. Like Freedom Wars is coming over, so that's good. Chiefs only has the record they do because the refs are part of the Chiefs' kingdom. Hoping that the Lions and Bills Super Bowl, because that's the fan base deserves. Also, Happy New Year, 7DO. Yeah, I wouldn't mind the Vikings versus Ravens, or Lions versus Ravens, or it would be really cool to see a team like, what if Washington got hot? What if the Washington Commanders went to the Super Bowl? Do you know what would be awesome if the Washington Commanders won a Super Bowl with Jaden Daniels as a rookie QB? That would be incredible. I would be like, wow, that would be entertaining, because he's probably the most entertaining quarterback in the NFL right now. And outside of Lamar Jackson and Jaden Daniels are like the two most, and Josh Allen. Those three are like three most entertaining. But I think Jaden Daniels is even more entertaining because he's new. He's like brand new, and like he has like this vibe to him, you know, real thin, you know, great throw of the football, good, you know, short passes and all that. And he's a rookie. So it's exciting to see a rookie play like that. So yeah, I would be hyped to see the Washington Commanders win a Super Bowl. That'd be wild with the rookie quarterback. I don't think that's ever happened before, or at least not anytime recently. Heard only finally got the PS3 emulation down. I did hear about that, but I'm gonna wait and see once we actually see it. 3DS was a disappointment compared to the DS. I don't know, man. I like the 3DS a lot. I thought it was pretty good. I thought the 3DS was solid. Because we got awesome Fire Emblem games on the Nintendo 3DS. And we got Bravely Default on the 3DS. and we got Super Smash Brothers on the Nintendo 3DS. We got like a lot of cool games on the 3DS. So I don't know. I thought it was good. DS was a pain. Was a pain. I like to play. I like the games, but I never liked the form factor. Yeah, it was just stylus games. Like I like the 3DS because 3DS did less of the gimmick stylus games and more of just like you can just play the games normally. You know. Also, 3DS had Monster Hunter. That's when I actually first started saying, okay, let me try out Monster Hunter a bit more. Monster Hunter 3DS had Kid Icarus. Like I like the games on the 3DS more than I like the games on the DS. 3DS also had Super Mario 3D Land. I like that more than like New Super Mario Bros. So how long until the Switch 2 announcement? It's tomorrow. Carnage, tomorrow. A Link Between Worlds was what I got for it. A Link Between Worlds is awesome. And I think A Link Between Worlds is definitely better than like Phantom Hourglass and like Spirit Tracks. I think that pretty much all the franchises from the DS to the 3DS were better on the 3DS. Like every single game that came on the DS that got a sequel on 3DS was pretty much better on the 3DS than it was on the DS. Like I don't recall like anything. Like Animal Crossing is better on the 3DS than it was on the DS. There was no Smash Brothers on the DS. New Super Mario Bros. Is not as good as 3D Land. Maybe New Super Mario Bros. Is better than like New Super Mario Bros. 2, but like 3D Land is awesome 3D Mario. That's better than Mario 64 port, or remake or whatever the hell you want to call it. Like I can't recall of anything that I thought, oh yeah, it's way better on the DS. Like in terms of Nintendo's first party games, you know. Except New Super Mario. The funny thing is, go back and play New Super Mario Bros. And go back and play New Super Mario Bros. 2. And yeah, the theme of New Super Mario Bros. It's the beginning of the New Super Mario Bros. Series, but that game's not like crazy good or anything like that. Like it's a really basic 2D Mario game. People just liked it because it was like, oh yeah, they're bringing back old school Mario. You know, New Super Mario Bros. 2's gimmick is bad, or the Super Mario Bros. 2 gimmick, New Super Mario Bros. 2 gimmick, it's bad. Like the whole coin collecting thing, it's bad. There's more content, but it's just not great. But overall, I don't think either game is like, oh my gosh, incredible. But Super Mario 3D Land is way better than anything, and both of those games, and that's on the 3DS. So there you go. Ocarina of Time, yeah, Ocarina of Time 3D and Majora's Mask 3D, yeah, has Majora's Mask 3D and Ocarina of Time 3D as well. So yeah, Pokemon. Ooh, yeah, Pokemon definitely is probably better on the DS than it is on the 3DS, but 3DS has so many more features and so many more things with the 3DS games. But yeah, I do like the DS Pokemon games a bit more. Yeah, I would take like Diamond and Pearl and stuff like that over like, you know, but Ultra Sun and Ultra, they're not bad games. Like Pokemon X and Y, Pokemon, you know, Pokemon Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, Pokemon Moon, Sun and Moon, like those aren't bad. They're good, you know, definitely good games. But I'm just saying, like, overall, as like a library, what games would I take more? I would take the 3DS library over the DS library. But that's, like I said, that's just me. Nintendo's first party games. Now, obviously, overall library, that's definitely more debatable because, like, you got like Castlevania games, you got like all sorts of stuff on the DS that are not on the 3DS. When I was a kid, Pokemon X and Y was peak fiction. When I was an adult, Pokemon X and Y was cool. I played it when I was an adult. I was already an adult. I'd already graduated college and was like 3 years out when Pokemon X and Y came out. I was 3-year post-college graduate. Over a decade, about a decade and a half ago or something like that. So yeah. I hear January 8th or 15th. We'll see. Nintendo's making a comeback. Let's go. You know what you gotta do with 3DS, man? 3DS, you gotta find the people that are selling theirs. Like on OfferUp or on like that's where you find the 3DS. So that's where you get it, man. Overall, man, that's what you gotta do. Well, 3DS and reports on Switch 2 just for SMT games. Oh yeah, 3DS has DS has some good SMT, but 3DS has like, you know, SMT4 Final, And plus, obviously, 3DS is backwards compatible with everything too, which is obviously awesome. I got a DS Lite for $45 last year on eBay. Works perfect. Best purchase of 2024. Hey, there you go. DS Lite. My DS Lite, I remember I had it, and then like the top of the hinge, like where you clamp it, the top cracked somehow. I don't remember what happened to that DS Lite. I forgot what happened to it. I might have traded it in and got like a new Nintendo, like a new Nintendo 3DS XL. I don't know. I still have two. I have my original black Nintendo 3DS, and then I have like a Majora's Mask 3DS. Those are the two 3DSs that I have. Do you think the Switch 2 will be revealed next week, like January 8th? I don't think so, but it could happen. Facebook Marketplace, mums, I got Pokemon X for €10, 5 minutes where I live. Yeah, or 10 British pounds. Sorry, 10 British pounds, not euros. 5 minutes. Yeah, that's the best place to go if you want to find good deals. You just gotta find them though. Like, it's one thing, you gotta find them. They're not all out there like easy to get. Is the new 3DS any good? Yeah, it's good. Hey OJ, will we see you again on the Spawncast in the new year? I'd like to see you there. I hope so, man. The problem is like the time period. Like, they do it too early for me. Like my wife is just getting back home. You know, I want to relax with her for a little bit, or like I need to take care of my boy. Like, it's just the 3 o'clock start time just doesn't work for me. So I hope I can maybe get some more time to be on there this year, but I hope John changes it. Like, I hope we go back to the actual Saturday night Spawncast. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I hope we go back to that. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping we go back to that this year. Is it just a more powerful 3DS? Is what just a more powerful 3DS? What, the new Nintendo 3DS? It's the same system. Yeah, it's the same system. But they just, yeah, it's a little bit more, it's a bit more powerful. Yeah. Like, it's got a few other things like switched around on it. I think the little bit better quality speakers. Some of them have like the extra nub. It has like an actual like dual analog, so you can use dual analog for some games, but it's like a nub. It's good for like Smash Brothers in that sense. But yeah, there's a few different like actual physical things on the system. That's so yeah. You asked him? I did ask him. I asked John to change it back to Saturday. He said that, yeah, maybe in the future. So I asked him. But I don't know. I think they actually like doing I think they actually like doing it on Friday. So I don't know. I don't think they're gonna change it anytime soon. Appreciate you keeping the Saturday night vibes alive. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying. Dude says first party PlayStation games ports to Switch 2. Probably not, no. Spawnwave was rough for the West Coast now, except for Josie, who can squeeze it in right before nap time and recess. Wake up with some orange wedges and stuff. Apple slices. I got some apple slices. I have not eaten the apple slices. I don't buy the whole apples anymore. I'm just being lazy, and I buy the apple slices now from Walmart. Way more expensive, but just way more convenient for me, man. I had to just start buying the apple slices. I don't feel like buying the apples, washing them, and cutting them, and all that. So I just buy the apple slices cut now. You know? So yeah. I'm just lazy. I don't feel like cutting the apples no more. I just gotta buy them all cut already. Same thing with like spinach and all that. Like, you can buy it like the free, like the leafy spinach and all that, like the wash, like you just put in the bag. I'm like, nah, man. I buy the one in the plastic that's already washed and ready to go. Spinach. Nope. Sorry. No can do. I'll pay the extra $2 or $3 for that. So yeah. So I don't wash my fruit anymore. Extra vitamins, extra bacteria, extra people's hands on it. Ew. You know, people touch those all day, right? Hell nah. That's crazy. You get an apple slicer, OJ. Just gotta push. Nope, I'm not getting an apple slicer. I'm getting it cut, sliced already for me. Cut, sliced, diced, and ready to go. No, eating germs off of people's hands does not build a healthy immune system. That's insane. I'm not getting an apple cutter, guys. Nope. Hope they can announce it so we can pre-order. Just relax, it's coming. I've been saying that now for like a year. Just relax, it's coming. So yeah. Oh, you got the YouTube money. The whole apples are for peasants. Yeah, right. YouTube money is so up and down, bro. It's so up and down. You would not believe, man. Your boy definitely has to penny pinch in other areas. But apples is where I draw the line. Okay, I draw the line on apples. I'm not penny pinching on my apples, brother. Just get me the damn sliced apples. Good thing for me, I'm not greedy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm pretty responsible with what I get. So yeah. Silk Song 2035. Yeah. You edit, right? I do edit. Yeah, I do edit. I do edit for other people. I don't have a lot of contracts right now just because I'm taking care of my boy more, so I don't have as much free time to edit for other people as I did like before my boy was born. But yeah, once my boy gets older, I'll probably go back to editing for other people more. And then eventually I'll probably just take like a full-time editing gig with somebody. Maybe sports editing, like doing like, you know, cutting up sports videos for people, or like working for like a network and doing like sports stuff. But for right now, like, I just do a little bit of freelance work. But like I said, I don't have as much time because, you know, I'm taking care of my boy throughout the day. But once he gets older, like once he starts going to school and all that, yeah, I'll definitely be back into like editing more, like freelance editing. It is cold in Pennsylvania. I'm sorry to hear that. Turn on the heater. Yeah, kids can be expensive for sure. Keeping it gaming, OJ. New Fire Emblem game within the next 6 months. I hope so, 7DO. I hope so, man. See, sorry, honey, no gas in the car. I am not buying whole apples. Yeah, man. You think it's possible we can get a bundle in a game for Switch 2, like Wii Sports or Nintendo Land? Oh, yeah, it's definitely possible. Nintendo's done it multiple times. But I don't know if they will. But it's possible for sure. I'll just restart told us that Switch 2 will have Nintendo Switch Sports Resort. Wow. I think he was saying it's possible. I don't think he was saying it's confirmed or anything like that. So yeah. It's all good though, man. It's all good. I feel you though. Feel what you guys are saying. Appreciate y'all. Make sure you guys hit that like button if you have not hit that like button yet. Hit that like button. Let them know that we are streaming. We have 88 likes. I'd love to see if we can get up to 100 likes on the stream. Let's go. Fire Emblem could be a launch title. I mean, it could be. I don't think it will be, but it could be. But yeah, most Fire Emblem games are not launch titles. Let's see here. You really got me out here looking up for 3DS right now. Find the 3DSs while you still can, boys and girls. Find them while you still can. Being metaphors really up the gap in gaming for you. Not much is interesting to me. Yep, exactly. That's what happened to me, bro. Nothing else interesting until Xenoblade. Like the next game that I'm like super excited to play, you know, is Xenoblade Chronicles in March. But I mean, I'm excited to play like Donkey Kong. That's coming out, but that's obviously not the type of game like Metaphor. But yeah, Metaphor leaves a huge black hole, a huge gap. After you beat it, you're like, what is there to life? Oh man. Do you need aquatic space to play those sports games, or you can play on my big bed with no floor space? What sports games are you talking about, McClear? I love owning 3DS games, but I would never ever play them. that is like every Nintendo like retro collector right now. And that's like buying 3DS games like before like the eShop closed and all that, and like picking up 3DS like, oh yeah, I'm buying them, but I'm not playing. Do you think Switch will surpass PS2 still? If so, when? I mean, if it does pass it up, it's going to be sometime probably in 2026 or 2027. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 next month. That's a first-person game, if I'm not correct, right? That's like where it's like Skyrim. So, yeah, it's a problem for me. Xenoblade X will be sick. Just wish it didn't come out the same month as Monster Hunter. Just wishing they come out the same month. Monster Hunter comes out in February, right? And then Xenoblade's in March. Wii Sports and Switch Sports with the motion controls. Yeah, you kind of need to have some room. Like, you can't play those lying down. I mean, Wii Sports you can kind of play lying down a little bit, yeah. Probably Wii Sports, but like Nintendo Switch Sports, no, that'd be tougher to play lying down. So yeah, you kind of need to be like up a little bit, or at least sitting down like at a desk, you know, or something like that, or sitting down on the couch. I thought it was February. Yeah, I mean, Monster comes out late February, so, but there's still a good amount of time between Monster Hunter Wilds and Xenoblade. There's about a month maybe. Monster Hunter Wilds release date. Yeah, it's February 28th. So, I mean, it's pretty much the same month, to be honest. Like, because February is the shortest month of the year. There's only 28 days. But you still have about 3 weeks before, in between Monster Hunter Wilds and Xenoblade. So you're going to have a good amount of time to play. Third-party AAA support is important. Absolutely. Nobody said that it wasn't. Mario Wonder over World Map, kind of a whack. Super Mario World Map is the GOAT. Mario Wonder World Map, kind of whack. Super Mario World Map, the GOAT. Sure. Monster Hunter comes out a week after my B-Day. Best gift. Let's go. Yes, sir. It's going to be a good gift. Quarterly Yakuza games. Yakuzu. 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 I'm gonna snag both regardless, but Monster Hunter is gonna be hard to put down. Yeah, it is. But I mean, you'll probably get your fill. You'll get like enough to where you'll feel satisfied within like the 3 weeks that it's out before Xenoblade. And you're like, okay, let me get some Xenoblade action in. So I think it's gonna be nice. Like, I think it's gonna be good stuff overall. So yeah. Quarterly Yakuza games. Yeah, they come out a lot, man. Those Yakuza games, like you like, all right, I'm gonna buy one. Then all of a sudden, the next one, we've announced a new one, and like, yeah, they pump those games out, bruh. So, we bet Yakuza is an RGT game, but he never plays them. Why? Too long. I think they're too long for him. Too long. Too long. If they were shorter, I think he'd play them. Like Yakuza or like Infinite Wealth or whatever, like Dragon Infinite Wealth. That game's like 1,000,000 hours long. Like if you do everything. So yeah. But it's all good. Like wants the 15 to 20 hour. Yeah, I would say that's probably his sweet spot. Maybe even shorter. Can't play anything 30 frames per second anymore. I'm a PC guy. I probably want to play something for my TV. Alright, that's cool. Then play PC, man. Play PC and enjoy it. Blue Jays. Never buying another fighting game. Oh, played Sparking Zero for a week. Haven't played since. Nobody's playing Sparking Zero anymore. Some people are, but yeah, like I don't know, dude. Like that's why I wasn't sold out. Y'all, you guys were all hyping up Sparking Zero. Hold up, Nick's got me woken up right now, bro. Y'all out here hyping up Sparking Zero like it was gonna be the second coming. Like Moses was gonna part the gaming season. Here comes Goku floating through the center with Sparking Zero. All y'all dropped that game after a week or two. Y'all were hyping up Sparking Zero so much. I haven't heard any of you bums talk about it since after the first week or so. And I'm saying that jokingly when I say bums. Don't take it personal, guys. I'm just joking. Where's Party Man at? Party Man, I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you, J2 Blue. I'm looking at you guys. Yeah. Yeah. Nick 93, I'm looking at you, but you admitted it. You admitted it. You admitted your fault. So yeah. Oh my gosh. So, let's see. Hold up. I still play. No, I don't. But you don't talk about it. You don't got nothing to say though. You don't got nothing. You haven't said anything about it. You've just been hyping up Mario. You've been hyping up saying, I can't wait for Mario Kart. Can't wait for Mario Kart. Nah, you told you still play. What? I played right before I moved. Party man forcing himself to play Sparking Zero. I like it. It's great. Party man. You don't seem like the type of person that will force yourself to play something that you don't want to play no more. What's there to say? No, talk about it. Damn it. They put out some updates. No, I'm just messing around. But y'all still don't be talking. Sparking Zero. Look, we got to go to the almighty Sparking Zero Steam DB. We got to see where it's at in the Steam. I think after Marvel, the Rivals game, then people stopped playing Sparking Zero. Yeah, there's only 3,000 people in game. They said screw it. That's still not. It's not terrible though. Not terrible. There's still people playing. You'll probably run into a lot of the same people though, with only 3,000 people playing on PC. But yeah, the all-time peak was 100,000. But yeah, that's normal. Like 100,000 people played at launch. They beat the story of the single player, whatever. Then they say, all right, you know. So yeah. Big Mo, yeah, you too. I forgot you were also hyping it up as well. It was hype, but I was so wrong. Big Milo, you were hyping it up like crazy. Y'all dropped that like a bad habit, brother. Y'all like, yeah, Kamehameha, woo! Then all like after like the 1 millionth Kamehameha you've done, you're like, yeah, I've thrown too many Kamehamehas. Off to like actually play something different, you know. I played it when they updated it actually with actual fixes. Okay. What's up, 7th Hokage? Welcome to the stream, brother. How you doing today? Looks like the one who's ashamed of his SO, never talked about to his friends. Party man still plays it. He still plays it. Need to wait for the DLC. This man said DLC. You're not gonna. You know the thing about that I've noticed about DLC? Unless you really love the base game, the DLC does not matter. Like it can be, like the DLC. It does not matter unless you're truly in love with the base game. That's what I realized about fighting games. Like, I don't get excited about DLC really for any game, like any fighting game outside of like Smash Brothers. Like, I love Pokken Tournament, but I was not excited about the extra DLC that came out. I mean, I was a bit, but I wasn't like super excited. But I was like kind of excited, you know? But Smash Brothers, that's the only DLC where I get like, because like you don't know who it's gonna be. It can be like, it's so exciting to see like guest characters or what Nintendo franchise they're gonna use. So I don't get excited about a lot of DLC, like fighting game DLC. DLC, you're gonna get the 10th version of Goku. That was Dragon Ball Fighters. You got Kid Goku, you got SSG SS Goku, SSG SS256 Goku, you got Fidel Goku, you've got every version of Goku possible. You've got what was it? Dragon Ball Z Goku from the beginning when he first fought Vegeta Goku, and I'm not joking with that. Like base, like young Goku with the power pole and still riding the Nimbus Goku. You got Vegeta with the Gallet gun Vegeta, you know, like Gallet gun, like that. That Gallet gun, you got Gallet gun, tail around the waist Vegeta. Like, this is just ridiculous, man. Bardock, yeah, you got Dun-Dun Bardock, you got regular Bardock, you got Nappa, you got Armor Nappa, you got Panties Nappa, where it's just he's in the straight Dun-Duns. Like, you got every version of every alteration of every character in the game. Like, let's see here. Arms all cracked. Gallet gun. Gallet gun was trash too. I'll say that. Here's the thing. I knew it was more than a casual thing. I play with my friends. Not other people tried to play competitive. Have you seen the competitive Dragon Ball Z? Have you seen Have you seen competitive Sparking Zero? And I already told y'all this. And yet some of y'all were trying to say, no, they've learned. They did not learn a damn thing. They learned nothing. Competitive Sparking Zero is the most Roblox absent-minded, ridiculous thing that I've ever seen in my life. It's stupid, and it sucks. It's fun to play with friends, though, sure. There's no way it does exist. And the players troll. It was so funny. A little bit ago, last year, there was like a big tournament, and the best players did this on in like one of the biggest tournaments on Bandai Namco's, one of their tournament scenes. Two players just started trolling, like just started doing like air dashes, like space dashes, like the whole match, just to troll. It's like, it's ridiculous. Hey, what's up, Creosom Bumps? I love Peacemaker, but the hate MK1 gets, but I hate MK1, so no Peacemaker. Yeah, MK1 is definitely rough. Yo, what's up, Simeon Coin? They patched that though. Okay, good that they patched that, but it was like that for a while though. Saw one dumb article from the gamer says Switch 2 will never compete with Switch. I think the funny Ultimate Switch 2 downplay in the future. Yeah, I don't know what they said in the article though, so it's probably more of just like a clickbaity article. But we'll see. We'll find out. Hey, what's up, Sonic Slim? Welcome. Hercule presents attacks. Glad Spark and Zero didn't win fighting game now. I mean, it wasn't gonna win fighting game over an actual real fighting game. Where do I rank Xenoblade X? It's somewhere in there. Check out my rankings for Xenoblade Chronicles X. Check out my Xenoblade Chronicles games ranked on my video. Just look up Xenoblade Chronicles ranked, and you'll see my video where I talk about all the games on there. I forgot where I put it, to be honest. The guy Nintendo God is hilarious. He's on a warpath. We got to get Nintendo God and TM Toxic on a live stream together. We got to get those two together. We got to get those two together, man. We got to. I think it'd be hilarious. What's up, bro? Brazil in the house. Nintendo, PlayStation, or Xbox? Choose one. Definitely Nintendo and PlayStation. But they're all. We need them all in the industry. Like, we need them all for competition's good. Nintendo got under the block button. Yeah, no way that Dragon Ball Sparky was gonna beat out. Tekken. Tekken's just such a better game. But once again, you know, this is one of those things that I already knew was gonna happen. Like, I already knew that Tekken was gonna win because like Tekken was just like really good. But it seems like people get upset with like every fighting game. Like every fighting game, the fans revolt against it. Like people are revolting against Tekken as well. They're like, oh, I'm going back and playing. People are revolting against Street Fighter. Remember, Street Fighter was so great, right? And then people are revolting, going back and playing Street Fighter 5. A lot of the competitive players and people. So just, I mean, so yeah. It is what it is on that too, you know? Tripsters under the block. Yeah, those are both. We should get those two together. If those two get together for a debate or a discussion, I think that could be one of the craziest discussions of all time. TCG, is that, what's TCG? Is that the trading card game? I used to like it when I was younger. Back in the day, I used to play. I don't really play it right now though. Michael says, any chance Nintendo waits till November to release Switch 2? There's always a chance that they do. 6th out of the 10th. There you go, right in the middle, pretty much. Genesis or Super Nintendo? I was definitely more of a Super Nintendo guy, but I do like the Genesis. I wouldn't want to be in charge of balancing fighting games. Yeah, it must probably suck to balance fighting games, you know? Could somehow get Trips to crawl out from under his rock and debate against someone, you would go down as a guy when it comes all things said and done. Yeah, I doubt he'd actually do it because he's just trolling for fun. I don't think he's actually like he doesn't actually feel it way. He just trolls for fun. So I don't think he'd actually debate anybody because like he's a moron, or he's acting like a moron for S's and giggles, you know. So I just blocked him though. It's like it's a waste of my time. But I mean, if I could profit off of it, like a debate, sure. Like, but I'm not gonna sit there and go back and forth with that moron, you know? So yeah. So yeah, stupid. Yeah, I don't really play the trading card games. Just to release when Nintendo choose, we have to wait. Speculation is just that until Nintendo announce something, just chill. I mean, it's fun to speculate, I guess, but yeah, I agree. Like, they'll announce it when it's ready. RT believes Nintendo will announce Switch 2 before the end of March, but not released until later 2025. Sure. We'll have to wait and see. We'll see what they do. We will see. I'm not sure what they're going to do. Could be a slow roll down till it comes out. It could be longer. We just don't know, you know? So yeah. We'll see though, for sure. We'll see. I personally feel that we could see it announced sometime before March, and then it is like they drop it like April, May, June, somewhere. But it's not like a foregone conclusion. It's not like, okay, yeah, it's gonna happen like no matter what, you know? So community will be on fire if Nintendo releases the console by the end of 2025, and they'll sit there, be angry, and then buy it when it comes out. So yeah, definitely I would like it to come out first half, but if they wait till then, people will be like, I'm angry, and then just buy it when it comes out, just like they always do. The same thing happened with like the Switch. People were really like, it needs to come out 2016. Came out 2017. People were angry, and then they bought it, you know, so. I mean, they've already waited super long at this point. So, I mean, I don't know if it comes out first half, it comes out second half. I don't know if it really matters at this point. Like, they've already waited so long. It's already been 7-8 years now. I don't know if there's any more fire or any more like strike while the iron's hot. Like, what's the thing that's going for it now compared to second half? That's what I mean. I don't know. We're already in January and we don't have the release date. So if it came out second half, what's the difference between first half and second half? There's not really anything that's like, oh my gosh, there's momentum. Like, I don't know. Like, at first I was like that too. I was thinking, yeah, they have to, but then I'm looking at it like, well, like, what's the difference at this point? Like, there's nothing that they're doing to really, like, what's the momentum? There is nothing. They just have the Switch 1, and the Switch 1 is just selling okay. It's just selling decently. There's not really anything that they've done. They haven't announced too much. Now, maybe if they already announced a lot of information on the system, then I agree. Like, yeah, you want to, you know, get it out in the first half, but they haven't said anything yet. So since they haven't said anything, I'm of the position that, I mean, they'll launch when they launch, you know, right now. So yeah. So yeah, it's time to announce the audience is overheated. Okay, and what? So what? So what? Oh man, people said that, oh, it's time to announce the Switch sales are so bad. Look at how bad the Switch sales are. Remember, we had videos about that. People are still buying Switch right now. So I don't play into that. They have to do it now because fans say that they have to. Do they? I don't know. I used to be like that too, but there's no evidence that they have to. Otherwise, people are like, so what? People that are saying that, oh, I need to get it now. You're going to buy it if it comes out in the second half. Like, you're going to buy it. Everybody here that says that they have to launch it right now. You guys know that if it comes out second half, you'll still buy it. And the reason why I'm saying this is because people came to me and said the same thing with the Switch 1. They have to launch it now. They have to launch it now. The Wii U sales are terrible. They have to launch it now. They have to have it at E3. They have to launch it now. And if they don't, then they're going to lose momentum and everything's going to be bad. And I was like, oh, okay. And then they launched it in 2017 and it sold good. So sorry if I'm not on the same bandwagon, guys, but I don't like repeating the same mistake. And I'm not trying to say that you guys are all thought the same thing, but I definitely had people coming to my stream, coming to my channel, telling me that they have to launch the Switch 1 in 2016, that they have to. The Wii U sales are terrible. They have nothing. Everything's not going for them. And they launched it in 2017. So, and I was part of that too. I mean, I made a video on that saying like, hey, look, I think it has to be 2016. I was wrong. So yeah, I'm not going to make the same mistake, you know? The audio is low. I don't think my audio's low. I'm hitting yellow peaks on here. It might be your device, but I don't think my audio's low. I don't think it is. It might be what you're doing or what you're rolling with though. No, my audio is not low. I want to turn up your set or maybe change headphones. The rumors, yeah, I think that the rumors have definitely driving people crazy, and I get that. Like, I get it. You know, I think they should launch in the first half as well. I think that they should also launch in the first half, but I'm not going to sit here and say that like it's some big detriment or it's a big problem if they launch in the second half. If they launch in the second half, then they launch in the second half. Like, it is what it is. Like, it's not. I don't think it's like they sell way more now at this point than if they did later. I mean, so yeah, I don't know. I think you should consider Switch 2 early, lack of Switch 1 software in 2025. Yeah, but once again, like, I don't know. They don't really... the Switch 1 is at its end, you know? The Switch 1 is at its end. Like, if they have a slow month or 2 months before the Switch 2 launch, then, like, what does it matter? They've got Pokemon. They've got Metroid. They got Metroid Prime 4. They've got Pokemon. They've got Donkey Kong. They've got 4 games, first-party games, in terms of that. So if they announce maybe another game or two, I mean, they haven't announced what they're doing for 2025. They might have a few more games up their sleeve. Nintendo never announces all their games that they're going to have for Switch 1 or for any system. You know, we never know everything that they're going to have at the beginning. So they could announce a couple more games. They could have Legend of Zelda. They could have a few more games that they have. So, I mean, I get what you're saying, for sure. I get what you're saying, Huddy, but Nintendo, we never know the full lineup of Nintendo Switch 1 games or any games at the beginning of the year. We never know that. They always announce games throughout the year, and they always have some other stuff that they announce and say, oh, it's coming out later. So we don't know what else that's coming out, you know. But once again, even if they didn't have anything else and they're getting ready for Switch 2, I mean, what does it matter? They have a month or two or 2 months or so of slow releases, because we don't know when Metroid Prime 4 is coming out. We don't know when we don't know when Pokemon's coming out. So, I mean, what does it matter at this point? They're at the very end of the Switch 1. Like, I don't think that they're really super worried about, oh my gosh, we have to somehow sell 1 billion different Switch 1 systems before Switch 2 comes out. Like, I just don't know if that's their priority right now at this point. So that's why I'm not of like, they have to have it out there because there's a lack of software, and if they don't, then there's going to be big trouble. Like, the Switch 1 has already lasted way longer than any other system that Nintendo's ever done in terms of the transition from Switch 1 to Switch 2. I see what you're saying, but I think like the biggest issue is, like I said, with Wii U. Wii U was the same way, and the Wii situation was way worse than the Switch situation. And once again, I had people coming here to my stream telling me they have to launch it in 2016 because they have no games. The Wii U has nothing. They need to get something out. And they did it. They waited, and they launched it, and it was fine. So I can't 100% subscribe that they have to because of the lack of software. Wii U had a big lack of software. It's last year, 2016, and they didn't launch it. They didn't launch the new system that year, and it was fine. So I can't subscribe to the same thing when the Wii situation was worse. Because the Wii U did not have games like Metroid Prime 4 and Pokemon Legends ZA, you know, and Xenoblade coming out in the last year. It didn't have that. It didn't have the quality coming out. So that's the only reason why. I'm not saying that they shouldn't. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying that, like, you know, from my standpoint, from what I'm seeing, that like that's the same logic that people came at me before, and like I agreed with it, and then we ended up all being wrong. So, so I just don't want to subscribe to the same thing saying they have to because of lack of games, and it's like, whoa, wait, the Wii U was even worse, you know, and we don't know what else that they're announcing. They could announce more stuff. They could announce Zelda. They could announce some other things. So, so yeah. Hey, what's up, CR? Have you heard No Man's Sky coming to Switch 2 apparently from Nash Weedle? No Man's Sky, I mean, it's a Switch 1 game, so I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if they made an update. It doesn't even matter because it's getting announced this Wednesday. Oh my gosh. Okay, Felipe. Nate said something about Planet Robobot coming. Yeah, that's true. Planet Robobot is coming. So there is, and I forgot to put that in my roundup. But yeah, Planet Robobot, and they also have potentially a Fire Emblem game. So that could be 2 more games that they have. So that would be 6 titles. So, I mean, that's still an okay amount of first-party games. Not the best, but definitely not bad. Not terrible. Some new games, some old games. More old games than new games. Or actually, it'd be like half and half. Learn English. Oh, it helps you learn English. Oh, no problem. No problem, Loyal. I know English is a very weird language, so hopefully I can help you. Yeah, but I feel you though, Huddy. Like I feel you. I want it to launch in the first half as well, man. I just, like I said, I don't know if it's like required at this point. Nintendo's been waiting and waiting and waiting. I mean, people were talking about Switch 2 in 2022. Like, hey, it's coming next year, and then next year it's coming the following year. So we're like 2 years after what people were saying when it should come out. People were saying Switch 2 announcement reveal 2023, Switch 2 announcement reveal 2024. It's like we've just been waiting. So I mean, I don't know. Nah, I never got into Analog Pocket, Jeffrey. Nah. I tried to buy one and the website messed up, and I never went back to buy another one since then, since that website was all jacked up. So yeah. Never did. So yeah, unfortunately. Switch 2 equals Silk Song Clown. Yeah. With GTA 6 coming out this year, Switch 2 should launch next year. I don't think Nintendo should base their when they launch their system based off of GTA 6 or not. You know, I don't think that's a good idea personally. I think they should launch it when it's ready and it has the games. I think that there's plenty of space for GTA and Nintendo to launch their system. Don't get me wrong, there's going to be a lot of people playing GTA, but I think that's why you have big first-party games. That's why you have like big Nintendo games that people want to play. Because if you have that, then people that really love Nintendo games will go out there and buy it. And there is a dedicated base of millions of people who don't give a crap about GTA, but love Nintendo games. So that's why you don't worry about third-party as much, right? Because then you have to start worrying about when what is launching and all that type of stuff, right? Unique to Nintendo, good thing for them, they don't have to worry about that. They just have to get the hardcore Nintendo fans to buy it. And there is a huge base of hardcore Nintendo fans that if you put out the goods, the new Mario Kart, new Zelda, new whatever, new 3D Mario, they will buy it and they're going to play that and they don't care about GTA. And then you can let that GTA, obviously 2026 comes and all that, and then more games will come out and that will kind of die down. GTA is still going to sell, but it'll die down. But that's the cool thing about Nintendo. They don't have to worry about GTA or not, you know? So yeah, but I see what you're saying for sure, Kryosama. But I don't think they have to really worry about like they have to delay the whole thing till next year because of GTA. Nah. GTA and Borderlands is on Switch, but it won't affect Nintendo. Well, I mean, yeah, that's the old games though. We're talking like the new game. Other third-party games should avoid launching their own. I think that's where you really get into a problem, is like other third-party games like that are launching around GTA. That's the bigger issue. Yeah. GTA, different demographics. There's some carryover. There's some crossover between people that love GTA and Nintendo for sure. But once again, there's a lot. I'd say that there's a lot of people who don't care about GTA, but then love Nintendo first party. So if you launch the Switch like with the Wii U's lineup, then yeah, you're gonna get GTA is gonna eat into it. People just aren't gonna be talking about it. I mean, even then, even if you have a good lineup, you're still splitting the time with GTA. But yeah, at the same time, like I think that if you launch it with like, you know, big 3D Mario, whatever the case is, like people are gonna be excited. You launch it with big first party games, people are gonna be excited. So yeah, it's a marathon, not a sprint, you know. GTA also might get delayed till next year. Like you also can't anticipate GTA, you know, and then what if it gets delayed? What if they delay it last second and then you delayed your whole system because of GTA, you know, like that. So I think that it's not a good idea to base what you're doing around, like, especially a console launch around GTA. Like that's not a good idea, you know. Does not gonna announce Switch 2 this week because of CS2's risky like new electronic announcement at the expo. I'm not sure if that matters at all or not, but we'll see. I care about Nintendo and not GTA. Yeah, there's a lot of people that, you know, but I see what Kryosenbaum is saying for sure. I haven't played GTA since 3. I'm looking forward to 6. I'm just gonna get 6. I don't know if I'm like excited or hyped for it, but I'm gonna get it. Probably check it out. Let's see. Sadly, people do that. Like a Dragon got pushed over Monster Hunter, but very true. Like a Dragon. Oh, they made it sooner. But yeah, that's like I said, you're competing like third-party game versus third-party game. You know, that's a little bit different. Hopefully tariffs don't jack price up. I think there was an investor question about that, but I'm not exactly sure how it was answered or anything like that. So yeah. Forgot how it was answered. I don't play GTA games. I've owned them. We'll play Zelda, Mario, or even Kirby with the little ones. Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit of a different, different type. But there's going to be people who want to play GTA, which is great. I mean, GTA is going to be one of the biggest, if not the biggest entertainment launch. One of the biggest entertainment launches of all time. You know? So yeah. Absolutely. As how Dash said, don't be surprised. Switch to us out. You see one. I missed the Switch era. Nintendo. The Switch is better than Switch 2. I mean, I don't know, man. We'll see, Monado. Mario Kart. Will Mario Kart be 2? Will Mario Kart what? What are you talking about? We'll see. We will see. It's all good though. All right, take it easy, Big Milo. Thanks for coming out to the stream, man. I appreciate it. But if GTA comes out in time, do you think any other game is going to beat it for Game of the Year? Probably not. I mean, it's GTA. GTA hasn't launched in the modern era of the Game Awards, though. That's the funny thing. GTA is so... There hasn't been a new GTA game in so long that it actually hasn't launched in the modern era of the Game Awards since 2014. So it'll be the first time that GTA is actually eligible, for real eligible, for Game of the Year, because it's only been GTA 5, which launched in 2013, if I'm not correct. Yeah, I think it was 2013 for GTA 5. So that was 1 year before Keely started doing the Game Awards for real. So since 2014. So yeah, this will be the first time, but yeah, I would think it would win. I don't know if there's gonna be any other game that'd be able to stop GTA overall. So yeah, absolutely. 2025 that are heavy beyond GTA 6 this year. Monster Hunter Wilds. Yeah, there's a lot of big games dropping this year. I'm looking forward to seeing what's happening. So Stack the year. I don't think it's a dead cert. Oh no. The 2025 is going to be a good year for gaming. Like there's a lot of good stuff. So it's going to be a big year for gaming, man. I'm excited. Excited 100%. Are you a GTA fan? Nah, not a GTA fan. Not really. Nah. Nope, not a GTA fan myself at all. Nope. Not a GTA fan. But hey, it is what it is. But all right, guys, we have hit our 2-hour mark for the stream. I want to say thank you to everybody that came out. Thank you to everybody that dropped donos. Thank you to everybody that came through to the stream, conversations, all of that good stuff. Please check out my most recent what to expect from Nintendo in 2025. We got a big 2025 roundup overall. So check out that video if you haven't checked it out already, guys. I talked about the games that are coming out, first party, third party. I talked about the potential commercials, Nintendo Switch 2. I have a good roundup, and it's all timestamped, so you can go there and kind of find what part you want to listen to or whatever. So go check out that video if you haven't done it already. What's up, OJ? He says, thanks for the fun time. Yeah, I'm sorry, Jazzy. You came in once I was finished. Once I was finished with the stream. But the replay will be up. So if you guys want to watch the replay, that'll be up for you guys. I'll have it up. So thank you to everybody that came out to the stream tonight, man. I really appreciate you guys. Fantastic stream. I thought it was a lot of fun. And we'll probably take Sunday off. I mean, if I can stream Sunday, I might. I mean, we'll see. But yeah, we'll see for sure. We will see overall. But seriously, thank you guys so much for everything, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate what you guys came through. Appreciate you guys coming through and just watching and everything. So thank you guys so much, man. Seriously. Thank you so much for everything, man. Appreciate y'all. So, all right, guys. Like I said, that's gonna wrap it up, bro. I just saw your Sparking Zero comment. Shout out to Juice. I know, man. Oh my goodness gracious, bro. The Sparking Zero stuff was hilarious. They were really Party Man and Big Milo, and they were really hyping that Nick 93. They were really hyping it up like the second coming, and then they realized that, oh wait a minute, it's just a fighting game, and it's not even that great of a fighting game. It's just an okay game. Okay, it's a good game, but it's just it's a mediocre fighting game. And I think that's what people realize with the game. It's like, it's fun and it's cool because it's Dragon Ball Z and you like it, and the graphics and the Kamehamehas and all that. But then you play it and you're like, oh, this is a pretty mediocre fighting game. Like Smash Brothers is better, Tekken's better, Street Fighter's better. Like every other fighting game's actually better. I think that's what happened. You know. Let's see here. I said it was gonna be a good casual game. Is it? No, I'm just messing around. I don't play any game that Fidel hypes up. So if Fidel super hypes up a game, I don't play it. No, I'm joking. That means I couldn't play Nintendo games either. But he was super hyping up that game. So that just, and he was like hyping it up more than usual. So that already put me on the edge. When he was hyping it up like even more than what he hypes up games. So I was already kind of like, you know. But shout outs, guys. Thank you so much for coming out to tonight's stream. Appreciate it. Like I said, I always say we might stream Sunday, and then I never do. So I'm not going to say that we do. If we do, bonus stream, I'll have it out there for you guys. So watch my most recent video. Thank you guys so much for coming out to tonight's stream. Thank you for the support tonight, guys. All the Elite Ninjas. Thank you for the donos. Appreciate that. And yeah, we will see all of you for the next one. All right, guys.